Everyone, this is Marjavin Baloch from Pakistan, and you are watching my YouTube channel Insani Itihad, which aims to invoke a little bit of humanity in all of us through awareness and understanding. So yesterday I shared the video in regards to Rothschild, our favorite family in the whole wide world. So I thought, just continuing that aspect, would talk a little bit more about the money factor in our lives. Me and my sister, we were discussing the other day that it is such a shame to see when people love, money and things, and on the other hand, use people to get these things, rather than it should be the other way around, where, you should love people and cherish them and use money and resources, the material resources, to live a blessed, happy, and relaxed and wonderful life with the people that you love and care about. It's just so important to know this very major and yet very obvious, concept that money and materialism is consumable and replaceable. You can replace, one luxury car from another luxury car, a better version of it. I mean, you would have one version of Tesla, which is like latest, equipments and everything. And then next year, after a few years, Tesla will bring another, better car, better version of that same car. So, things are consumable. Things are perishable, replaceable. You can replace one thing, one big luxury mansion to another luxury mansion. People are not replaceable. You can't replace people. And such an irony. There is this Punjabi singer that I have made, I think, a couple of videos in regards to that. And he was the only child of his parents. And if you see, within 4 years of his international music career, he had accumulated so much wealth, so much material things in terms of cars, and he made this big mansion, big haveli in his native village. But if you go to his parents and you ask them, how do you feel about the accomplishments and the success, the monetary benefits that he got within this short period of 4 years? How do you see them? Their parents would say, you take that mansion, you take all his cars, his luxury cars, Range Rovers and all those, Mercedes or whatever. You take all those cars, you take all that money, you take all that house. Just give us back our son. It was their only child. If you ask their parents, they would say, we don't want all these material things. We want to be poor, but we want our son to live with us, to be alive, and we want to see our grandchildren. That's irreplaceable. All those things are with them, but their son is not. And I think often we realize that, our careers are very important to us. Our house, our money, our investment, our that, our this. But we do not cherish the people that, those are the important and irreplaceable for us. Relationships are replaceable. People are replaceable. You have a boyfriend one day and then you have another boyfriend the next year. Even marriages, people just give divorce like they're changing clothes. And they will get another husband or another wife. That's not how it should be. People are not replaceable. Once you lose a partner, a loved one, a child or a spouse supposed to be, if you marry your soulmate, he or she is part of you, part of who you are. and you are ready to give this part of you forever. So once a person is gone, and not just gone as in like gone from life or died or something, but once somebody is divorced or somebody has messed up their relationship, sometimes relationships are, they're they're not mendable anymore. You can't mend relationships. Relationship gets this sore and this toxicated and this toxifying and this so much of hatred and so much of grudge between the two people that you can't even mend it. You can't even repair those cracks between that relationship. You can't even feel that. And the other day, my rabbi, such a sweet guy at such a young age, he was talking about this beautiful concept that he made me understand last week, I think. Yeah, last week. About Shalom Bayit, peace at home, or peace of home. Peace and tranquility and love at home. So in a marriage, I realized that Shalom Habat is Shalom Habat, peace at home, love and peace and care at home has to be very, very important and of optimal consideration. And he was just saying that, between when a husband and wife would, he was actually telling me that when you would have an argument with your husband, you need to understand that the most important thing in that situation where you are having a disagreement or an argument with your husband, Shalom Habayit should win the argument. Just for the sake of peace and Shalom Habayit, I should agree with my husband, and my husband should also think in the same way that he should agree with me once in a while. It's not always that he should listen to me, or it's not like always that I should listen to him. So, that should be the most important thing, that there should be shalom in our home. There should be peace in our home. And for the sake of that Shalom Habayit, you should be ready to, sacrifice your stand, your concept, or whatever you're saying. That, okay, I can't win this argument because for me, Shalom Habayit is more important than just winning or being right or just winning an argument. And who are you winning from? Your husband. He's part of you. Or your wife. She's part of you. So, they are just one entity, even though different gender and two people. But, soulfully they're one. And then, with the sexual intimacy and everything, they become one. In the physical realm also, in the physical body, in the material also, they become one. So I think that's something very, very important, that we have to understand that, these material things are replaceable. There are always better things, better houses, better cars, more money that we can achieve or we want, better careers. So we shouldn't give up on our relationships and our children and people are irreplaceable, and they should be at the core of the value. Value should be, we should be using things. We should be using things to make our lives better. If we are using a luxury car to make ourselves better, to have a smooth ride, or have a safe trip, or whatever that means for you. Having an electric car is having the opportunity to save the environment and yet able to commute from one place to another. We are using an electric car. We shouldn't use people for our pleasure or for getting like Ollie Annisfield said, Oliver Annisfield of JTV said that we use people for the means to end, to get something. That shouldn't be. The material things should be used to get somewhere. in life or in our thing. But people are irreplaceable. They should be loved and cherished. And they should, I mean, people, it's just so funny that people in a relationship or in friendships, they get bored of people, but they don't get bored of things. They love their Cartiers, they love their Balmains, and they love their Gucci's and their Gabbana's, Dolly and Gabbana's and that. But they fed up and they get bored from the people, their friends, their relationship. It should be the other way around. You use things and then you get bored of it and then throw them out because they're material and you can get better ones. But you don't necessarily get a better spouse. If you have married already your soulmate, there's only one soulmate. You can't replace it with any other. And no matter what happens, you have money, you don't have money. One day you have a lot of money, one day you won't have that much money. But the person who loves you, cherishes you, should be there. Even if you have money, even you don't have money, even you have luxury car, or you have this normal, very old-fashioned car. That person should be there with you, enjoying those, those achievements and even those hard times. So cherish people. Don't cherish material and money. Money is just the means to have good life and to be at a place or achieve something. So don't accumulate things, rather than accumulate love of the people that you care about, like your spouse, your parents, your siblings, your friends. Your close friends are valuable, of course, and your family. Money has to revolve. It has to revolve, it has to circulate. You don't accumulate wealth and it's all mine and I'm not going to distribute it. Invest it. So not only your money will grow, but the whole economy will grow. And I think the success of these families, the Hilton family or the Rothschild family, all those families, lies in that thing that they do not hold on to their resources and hold on to their money. They're invested, they circulate it so that they can multiply it. And not only they get benefit from that wealth and that materialism, but the entire world gets benefit from that materialism and grows and becomes at a better place. I mean, just imagine, Elon Musk was saying that our goal was not to money, making profits is not our sole goal. Our goal is to go inhabit Mars for the humanity. Our goal is to make sure that there is no carbon footprint on the roads, on for transportations. And he said once that I will not rest until every vehicle on the road is an electric and green vehicle. That's a good concept. That's a good idea to be passionate about. And if people are investing in that idea, in that concept, and making things better, why not? And we live in this material world. Materialism is not such a bad thing, as long as you don't internalize materialism. You don't fall in love with the material, fall in love with life, fall in love with people. Use materials to make your life better, make your life comfortable, make your life better. Material, that's why you see it's such a beautiful concept in physics. Material or matter can be transformed into different things. There could be solid form of matter, there could be liquid, there could be gas. So it's a transform. You can transform one material to another material. You can make things from material, but you cannot make something from humans. Only humans can make humans. Of course, babies would come, but you can't transform humans into animals or animals into humans. Have you? The whole concept seems a ridiculous concept, that a human becomes an animal. That can also happen if you have that kind of thought process, but you still look like a human. But your soul would become animalistic, your mind, you would be corrupted. And you would then destroy the entire environment also. So material is the mechanism that you use to make your life better, to have a comfortable and good life. But people are not there to use and, used as, material or as things. So don't love things. Love, cherish, and value human lives and humans around you, and use your material things, your material resources to make your life and others' lives better. And that's how we will transform this world. So I just wanted to share this beautiful thought that me and my sister were discussing, and she insisted that I should talk about it. So whatever topics that she has suggested me to talk about have gone have gone on to receive so many views. So I hope you like this video. And my sister is laughing and she's okay. Thank you very much for taking the time out and watching this, and I hope it inspires you in some way. Thank you.